Living with me and my OCD. Aloha, my name is Percido Del Castillo. I am 31 years old and I currently reside in Hawaii. The symptoms of my OCD is generally a lot of repetitiveness. For instance, before I go to sleep, I'll try to close my closet door at least 10 to 20 times. And usually that helps, but sometimes if I'm really having like a stressful night, I'll keep continuing to try to close it. And the worst it ever got to that point was it took me about 2 hours just to get over closing that closet. Other everyday tasks, usually when I'm driving I tend to repeat numbers in my head, or I'll try to make sure that my parking brake is parked maybe like 5 or 6 times. Try to close my door, make sure it's locked. I'll walk around the house and check about 10 times just to make sure that everything is locked. That's the extent to most of my OCD in my everyday life. Currently, I'm not on any therapy or medications right now. The closest thing I've tried is this self-hypnosis videos that I've seen on YouTube, and those tend to help a lot, but you have to keep watching it to make it work. And for me, I tried it for about a month and it was okay, but it's just kind of tedious and it didn't always work. Most of the time it did, and I would advise other people with OCD to try it. It might work for them, but personally for me it's never worked. For medication, I don't really want to go that route yet, as it's not affecting me too bad, but it'll be an option someday in the future if I ever decide to want to get rid of it completely. To help more OCD sufferers out there, I think a general awareness. I've met a lot of people over the years that have OCD but didn't realize it. I would notice they would do certain things that made me realize they had OCD, such as repetitiveness or clicking their pens or such. And I think if people actually realize that they have OCD, that they could take care of the problem before it gets too bad. So I think more of a general awareness is a good thing. Is there enough awareness for OCD? I believe so, but I think the awareness for OCD, especially in the media, tends to be a little bit condescending. Like such of those TV shows where people have extreme cases of OCD. I know it's helpful in a way, but I think that makes people with OCD scared to admit it to others that they have OCD. So I think by bringing out a positive light about OCD, it would help the general public in the long run about the awareness of OCD. I do keep my OCD hidden from friends and such, but my close relatives, like my parents, my brothers, my girlfriend, they know that I have OCD and they like to poke fun at me about it. So, but they're very supportive and they don't look at me like I'm a bad person or anything, or I'm a freak. So, you know, I don't keep it hidden. In fact, they try to help me once in a while, and sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. Honestly, I hopefully think I will come over it. It's gotten better over the months. I've had it roughly since 2006, and that was kind of a traumatizing part of my life, personal life, and so I think it's getting better now because I have such a better environment around me. I'm in a better place, I'm healthier, I'm happier with my life. So I think personal life has to do a lot with OCD. What I would say that helped me the most is just to realize that OCD isn't necessarily a bad thing. Like, for instance, I don't know how many times I've seen the oven left on by mistake in my house, and luckily I've checked 2 or 3 times to make sure everything was off and, you know, there wasn't a fire or anything, thank God. So I think in that aspect OCD has helped a lot, but I don't know. The only thing that's really helped me the most is love from my girlfriend for putting up with me, for my family for humoring me with it, and just overall just dealing with it myself. OCD does affect my DJing life in that it tends to mess with me when I'm trying to DJ, and so sometimes when I'm trying to do DJ things, I'll get sidetracked because I'm gonna keep on doing something repeatedly. For instance, I kept trying to, in DJ terms it's called queue. That's when you're trying to listen to one of the tracks, and I kept queuing my incoming track so much that I forgot about the outgoing track that was playing. So basically I let the outgoing track end, and there was dead silence for about 10 seconds before I realized what happened. And so luckily no one really noticed. So yeah, OCD's messed with me a lot in my DJ life, but it's only when I'm usually nervous or stressed out that it does that. But also OCD has helped me a lot with my DJing, as the repetition with OCD helped with my DJing in the aspect of, with DJing you have to count the number of beats in each song, and so I think that repetition that I absorbed from OCD translated well into my DJing. The awareness in Hawaii, there isn't very much publicity here in Hawaii about it. I've never seen any newscasts or stories about it. Generally I think Hawaii is a very relaxing place, and so I think OCD doesn't really affect that much people here because, you know, they're so relaxed and not stressed. And I feel that stress is a big factor in OCD, and I would like Hawaii to have a bigger understanding of OCD, but we'll see in the future sometime. And thank you for letting me be a part of this documentary, and good luck to all you other OCD sufferers out there, and I hope you guys overcome it. And if you ever need any advice or help, feel free to contact me. Thank you.